Okay, so how we're gonna be ranking this? We're gonna be ranking this objectively, right? So basically on how good are they. The first one we have there is the fairy, right? Yeah, we got the fairy there. How good is the fairy? Wait, really? Oh man, that's bad. I mean, she looks amazing, and I'm pretty sure she's pretty good. But she only also... Man, that's pretty bad. I'd say that she's a D. Now, the good part is you will eventually get the octopus, so I guess maybe she's not a D, maybe a C, because eventually you will get the octopus, right? The octopus seems pretty good because her blessing increases the earnings of all your pupils when they graduate or become a workaholic. So basically, she just gives you a boost to all your money. The fairy itself is not that good. So I'd say she's a C, and she's only a C and not a D because she has a pretty good family character that you probably want to focus once you get, just because you want that bond to go up, because that's a pretty good boost. Moving on to the next one, which is the otter. What would be the otter? Yeah, I'd say bloater. The otter is a D. So moving on to Amaterasu. The only ultra rare character. You need to be VIP to get one of her family members. But the other one you can get normally, so it's not too bad. But you need to be VIP, like VIP free to get the other Bridget. Now, to be honest, if you're not whaling, you're gonna take a long time to get Amaterasu. So I don't think that should be that much of an issue for you. But if you are planning on staying in the game for like, I don't know, a year, you're probably gonna have Amaterasu by that point. And by that point, if you still haven't spent money on the game and you're not gonna have Bridget, I wonder how bad it's gonna feel not having Bridget. Wow, she just okay. And she increases the power of all your inspiring units by 3%. I think just that alone, just this alone, makes her way over the top. Yeah, Amaterasu, S tier. Like, oh man, it's kind of sad that the pay-to-win character is S tier, but what did you expect from the only ultra-rare character? She really is busted. Not only does she power up your entire team just by existing, she has two family members are pretty good to invest because they each of them have 3 fellows to each. Now, the only problem I have with Amaterasu is that Bridget is a VIP 3, which means you need to get to this rank to get her. If you have her already, congratulations, you have the most busted character in the game. The cat girl, Fifi. Yeah, Fifi is worse than Boater. So we're gonna put Fifi over here. Angie, is she a praying mantis? I'm gonna put Angie at a C. But the problem she has, in my opinion, is that the family she's related to is not that interesting and not that good to max out to like invest in. Snake Lady, Rani. I'm gonna have to put Rani at below, like here. Jorgiguel, which is a rat. I'm pretty sure he's a rat boy. I'm gonna put it at D. He's probably better than bloater, but he doesn't feel C rank. Yuri, bunch of skills, bunch of power. You know where she's going. If you have her, congratulations. She's an S star. Is she an S star? No, she's an A. She's an A. She's an A. She's an A. She is good, but I feel like there's other characters that will end up being better than her, just by the nature of how they function. Bird guy, he is a rare, so not that good. Probably worse than bloater, actually. Yeah, he's not as bad as Fifi because Fifi is a normal character. But I'd say that he's worse than bloater. Mescal. He is a VIP character, which means you need to spend money to get him. So good luck with that. And his family member, one of his family members, is the most expensive VIP of them all, Nibel. So this is a whale-only character. I'm gonna give him an A. If you have all his family members, he's pretty good, but if you don't, then he's probably subpar. So I'd say Mescal is actually better than Yuri overall, just for this bonus here in the earnings. Dr. Doter, probably like around here. Elise, The Mimic Girl. What is my consensus about her? If you have Bridget, I'm gonna put her at a B. Can I put her at a B? I'm gonna put her at a C. You can get her on VIP 1. But VIP 1 is like $5, which is pretty easy to get. VIP 3 is like roughly 50 to 60 bucks. That's a pretty big increase. And that's the only way that you can get the family. And my opinion is simple. If you have Bridget, she's probably like a B tier. She's probably around B tier. She's probably like decent enough. But if you don't have Bridget, like she's probably like E on D tier just because you can't really do anything with her. She will eventually even be outscaled by your other weaker characters simply because they do have their family providing them with buffs that will cause them to outscale a character that doesn't have a family. I'm gonna actually put her at D rank with the caveat that if you have Bridget, she's a B tier, and if you don't, she's a D tier. Don't even bother with putting that many resources in her. Trady, B tier. Overall, just not that impressive. Adeline, which you can only get if you pay. So Adeline seems pretty decent just by the fact that both her families are decent to invest on. So I'm gonna say that she is a B tier. Super. If you have all Archdemons, which you can get, and you will eventually get them, 25% boost just by the fact that you have them, which makes them already powerhouses in terms of just power and PvP potential. Now, as far as the ability of this particular character, whenever you're getting XP from education, you get 10% more, which I'm learning is actually kind of useful because I'm actually getting problems with I'm not getting enough fellow XP. But I would say this is probably A tier. I'm gonna put him at A, but mostly because he's getting powered up by the rest of his group. I feel like the rest of his other Archdemons are gonna be probably stronger. Belle, probably like around here. Ariko, I'll put it at D tier, maybe like above Doter, but like not by much. The B girl, which I actually do want. So I would say she's actually an S tier, just because of good positioning. Like, she has a family that buffs multiple powerful units. Mirak, same rank as Scarecrow Girl. Mammon, above Fox Girl. He's probably slightly better than her, but not by much. And if you have Bridget, then he's probably a solid A tier. If you don't have Bridget, though, he's gonna feel bad. Scimitar. If you don't have the Fox Girl, she's only buffing one character. So I'm gonna give her a low D tier. Okay, low C tier. Probably like around here. Era, Raft. I think money is more important than EXP in the game. I think earnings are way more important than EXP. Actually, I'm gonna put her to A. I feel like her family is relatively weak. This is not like an amazing bond to get. Yeah, it's just a nice buff, but it's not relevant enough. K, plus 5% for each character in this group that you have. She's related to the Cowgirl, so that's pretty good. Cowgirl is pretty decent. And her unique ability is, when attending banquet, gain more popularity. I'm pretty sure that increases the amount of coins you get, which is decent. It's not amazing. I would say that she is probably on the lower end of these type of groups. Not that fantastic. There's probably better ones with better skills, but we're gonna see that once we get to them. Prim, better than the Hawk, at least. Rock and roll none. And she does increase earnings, so I'll say like she's around here. Like slightly, she's better than Kaya, but not better than these. I feel like these are still your better options. She is a normal, so she's probably gonna be a D tier. Nah, I don't know if it's decent. Actually, I think she might be a B tier. For one simple reason. Selena is a very efficient family member because she powers up 3 units at a time. So even if you're not like investing on the elf girl that much, the elf girl will actually get more powerful just by virtue of you making Selena stronger. Yeah, I think Selena, maybe not a B tier, but a high C tier. Next, Polar Bear. Oof, that's bad. Here. Weak. Bad. No. Bad. Really bad. Jesus. Only has one family, and that family only powers him, and the family is not that good to begin with. Dwarf Girl, I would say B tier. B tier. Probably pretty decent. Climbing Dog Girl, I'm gonna say that she is low A tier. Lux. Like here. The way I look at it is I probably would get her first before Era. But I would invest in Era before I would invest in her. I would get her first just to get that instant 3% boost to the blessing points. But then I would just invest in the other characters. So I would just keep her there and not really invest that much on the character. Just getting her first probably for the buff, but not for much else. Gun Isekai boy. I'd say he's probably like here. Better than her, but not better than the nun. Wolf. Better than you. Better than you. Not better than you, though. So around here. And where's the gargoyle? So around here. Katie. I would put the... like here. On the high C. I say the elf is better just by consequence of being in with a really good family, while these two are very high S tier because the family member that they're connected to is one of the best SRs in the game. Anne, probably here. IB tier. The fact that she's an SSR is good, is strong, is pretty good, but I wouldn't classify her as, like, amazing. She doesn't have that good of a buff. Her unique ability is not that good. Levi. Because, remember, she's normal, so she's around here on the same rank as Key. Maybe a little bit higher? No, she's around the same level. So around there. There we go. Loya. How good is Loya? I'd say that she's better than the Gorgon, but I'd say that all these characters here are superior to her. So I'd say she's the strongest B tier so far. It's the Dragon Girl, Jewelry. I'd say she's around here. Maybe better than Wolf Girl, though. Better than Wolf Girl. I don't know if she's better than Wolf Girl. I'm gonna say she's better than Wolf Girl. I'm biased. I don't care. There you go. Low A tier. Liz. Which one is better? Angie or Lisa? Probably. Yeah, probably you. Probably you. Elf girl with bow and cat. So I would say that she's probably the strongest of this group. Now, is she the better than the Archdemons? I don't know. I feel like the Archdemons are slightly better. Ida. I'm gonna say that Ida is probably around here. Yeah, around here. I'd say these units are probably better than her just because of their passives being more proactive. Ida's passives will probably only be relevant later down in the late game of the game, where people are reaching the level caps of the buildings. But until you get to that stage, like, she might as well not have a skill. Her skill is irrelevant because you're not anywhere close to reaching the level cap. Avar is an Archdemon, so decent enough. Not the best investment. Probably put him like here even. Actually, bottom here. This guy is bad. Jesus, that's a really bad, like, the fact that he only has one family and that family only has him is pretty bad. Dwarf, I'm pretty sure Dwarf is D tier. Like, it's not even a question. Yeast and only power. No, get out of here. Bottom of D tier. Maxim and even worse than the dog. Oh my god, that's so bad. So the first one is Augustine, which I have. He's pretty decent, I'm pretty sure. I'll say that he is probably around here. The last one, Stephanie, who I don't know what she does. She is from Sarah. We know Sarah is fantastic. And when winning negotiations, gain 5% more influence. There. The only reason she's not lower is because she has Sarah to carry her. There you go. This is also the fellow of this game. Now rage and cry me a river because your favorite characters aren't at the top.
1, 2, 3, 4. Oh, wait. No, not 4 yet. 4, 5.